Hey guys, it's the Gemmy Fan here on Gemmy Master Animatronics, and today we'll be starting our new series. And from what you could tell that's in this box, you could probably obviously tell by the title. And we are starting a new series to where I take you along as I showed the before and after results of the item itself. So today we will be unboxing a Gemmy animated pop culture series, Rodney Dangerfield. I just got the top flaps open. I haven't gone any farther, so. But yeah, I guess we'll get started. Acted pretty well, from what I can tell. It's the bottom of the box, so we'll have to. I would set the camera up, guys, but it's hard to prop this up without it just falling. So, and here it is. And this guy was actually brand new in the box. He was only removed once for testing, and they said that the mouth did not move, so I guess we'll just have to see what I'll be fixing and stuff. Let me put the camera down real quick. There we go. Okay, here he is, guys. Rodney Dangerfield himself from the Caddyshack.
Oh, no, it's tough to work it out, folks. What can I tell you? I got a dog, too. He drives me nuts. His favorite bone is in my arm.
Yeah, he's still brand new.
A dog. Well, last night, 4 times. There's not enough problems. My car broke down. I got a car. I got nothing but trouble with it. Every Sunday, I take my family out for a push. What can I tell you? The last time my wife drove the car, she cracked it up too and into a tree. It was no fault. She blew the horn. Well, the first time she drove the car, she hit a deer. It was in the zoo.
Yeah, I don't really see him pulling on his tie or anything. All he does is move his head, so they're right on that. And this guy was never removed. He's still got the twist tie on him. And this was sold at Eckerd's, whatever you want to call it, for $24.99. Rodney Dangerfield. So, yeah, I guess we'll get back to you once we got everything out. And, yeah, still got the original try me button, too. That's pretty cool. So, yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say, and that concludes this part. I'll be back. Alrighty, we got him out of the box, and as they said in the description, yes, this is actually brand new, but it has been sitting up for a long time. The mouth is actually stuck, and he doesn't pull on his tie either. I think the motor on that's probably stuck, too. But yeah.
You know the trouble with me? I'll tell you the trouble with me. I appeal to everyone who can do me absolutely no good. With me, nothing comes easy. Well, the other day I went into McDonald's. They told me I don't deserve a break. That's the story of my life. No respect. I don't get no respect at all. No respect at all. Well, yesterday for 2 hours, a guy followed me with a pooper scooper.
So, yeah, that's pretty much him. Even his head's a bit stuck, too. You have to loosen all that up and stuff, so, yeah. Okay, guys, we are in the mechanism here, and, as you can see, this motor's been seized up for quite some time now, and I'm just testing it now. It just broke free, but the bearings are extremely dry, if you could hear it. Yeah, that motor's so dry. It needs to be exercised just a little bit, and then it'll break free eventually. But right now, it is pretty bad.
Well, you gotta have some plans. You know what new classes when you're alone, you're far. Excuse me.
It's getting a bit quieter now.
As a kid, I was poor, rich poor. I was so poor, rich and died. The will I owed $20. I was poor. I wore my father's hand-me-downs. It was rough. I had to unzip my fly to blow my nose. You were poor. Why, in our Christmas tree, we had no tinsel. We used to wait for Grandpa to sneeze.
Huh, so I got his mouth off somewhat successfully. The mouth in this one's actually built a little bit differently than the others. Fortunately, I didn't have to break that one piece, but it actually fits back on just fine, so with a little bit of hot glue, it should be great. So yeah, I'll get back to you once I have the new string on, and yeah. Alrighty guys, I pretty much have the motor freed up now, as you can see. I got a 8-tooth gear as a substitute for that piece, and they actually work really good. It's a very tight fit though, that's one thing you have to watch out for. And the mouth goes on perfectly, it's not even glued either, so we'll give you a little test run here.
Well, you gotta have a tougher class, you know. You know what real class is? When you're alone, you're fine. You say, excuse me. That's class. A kid had nothing. I was poor, really poor. I was so poor, my rich aunt died in the will. I owed her $20. I was poor. I wore my father's hand-me-downs. It was rough. I had to unzip my fly to blow my nose. We were poor. Why, in our Christmas tree, we had no tinsel. We used to wait for Grandpa to sneeze. As a kid, I had plenty of pimples, too. One day I fell asleep in the library. I woke up, a blind man was reading my face. As a kid, I went through plenty. When the first time I hitchhiked, I got beat up. I used the wrong finger.
So, yeah, that's pretty much it. And now I guess we'll get them all assembled. And he started, the tie actually started moving, or well, his hand actually started moving, so that's good. I don't have to do any work to that, so yeah. Okay, pretty much the work is all done on him, and he seems to work just fine. And surprisingly enough, this actually occurs very rarely when I repair stuff, but I actually got the original staples back in there. I just, I didn't pull them all the way out when I was repairing them, so I just repositioned the head like it used to be and then pushed the staples back in the plastic slots. So that actually worked out great, too. So
Tom, I asked my old man how can I get my kite in the air. He told me to run off a cliff. What a childhood I had. My uncle's dying wish. He wanted me on his lap. He was in the electric chair.
And as you can see, it works great. So yeah, review coming up next. Holy crap. Looks like we have a glitch. Whoa.
Well, yesterday was a beauty. I asked the cab driver to get some action. He took me to my house. Well, I'm now 6 to go.
Well, that was interesting. I'm glad I caught that on video, just a little bit of it. But after I unplugged him while he was activating them, replugged him in, it actually made a glitch in its circuit board. It's nothing bad though. I just thought I'd catch that. Okay, guys, we are here to the final stage, which is the review over the Gemmy pop culture series animated Rodney Dangerfield. If you don't know who Rodney Dangerfield is, he was a comedian back in the 60s to the late 90s, and I think he died in actually 2004, so just a little bit of background history. But yeah, I got this off eBay for 24 bucks plus shipping. He only had really one problem with him, which was the mouth, and since the new series has started, I took you through a little bit what I have to do, and since he didn't really need that much work on him, it wasn't as many like bonus clips, but I did as much as I could. So I hope you enjoyed those few little clips added to the edition. But yeah, this is the Rodney Dangerfield pop culture series character. I'm very glad to have this in my collection. This was sold at Eckerd, a place called Eckerd. I have a lot of stuff that was sold at Eckerd. I'm pretty sure it's like a substitute drugstore, like for CVS or something like that. But it was originally sold for $24.99. Originally I thought it said $14.99, but I guess not. He came brand new in the box. His head motor was kind of locked up, as you could see in the original packaging. But once you like massage the motor a little bit to where you just move it back and forth, it loosened up pretty good. So now it's pretty good now. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say about that. But I hope you enjoyed these little bonus clips and leading to this review, which is now, you know, an after look at the Rodney Dangerfield that I restored. So yeah, we'll look at his box first. It says Collector's Edition animated figure, ages 14 plus. It's actually pretty old to buy one of these. It says features here for 11 minutes of Rocky's stand-up routine. It says Rodney Dangerfield, I don't get no respect. That was basically his phrase. It says watch him tug on his tie, turn his head, and move his mouth as he tells jokes. And yes, his tie wasn't working in the beginning, but now it actually works now. So it's hard to notice, but you'll notice a little bit once the phrases continue. So yeah. Here is the side. It says, Rodney Dangerfield, I don't get no respect. Watch him tug on his tie, turn his head, and move his mouth as he tells jokes, featuring secret motion. Basically the same thing as on the front. And on the back, it has some history about Rodney Dangerfield. It says Jimmy's Pop Culture Series owned and original. This is 2003 Jimmy Industries Corporation. Features over 11 minutes of Rodney's stand-up routine. This isn't Rocky, obviously. There are all the characters. Let's see, Three Stooges, Abbott Costello, Hank Williams, original Bing Crosby, James Brown, Dean Martin, and Louis Armstrong. All I need out of that little bunch right there is Louis Armstrong and the original Dean Martin. I have the mini original Dean Martin. What I'm trying to do is get the less common ones first, so that I don't have to worry about the common ones until last. So, yeah. But anyways, that's pretty much all I have to say about the box. Now moving on to the character himself, which is Rodney Dangerfield. He's in excellent shape, brand new. Well, obviously not brand new, but better than he used to be. That's for sure. Because you guys saw the before photo of him, or well, before video of him when I did the unboxing in this video. So, yeah, he features a lot of sayings. So I guess we'll go ahead and demonstrate it for you. Hope you guys enjoyed.
And dentist too, that's another one. I told him my teeth were getting yellow. He told me to wear a brown necktie. I'll tell you, last it was a rough week. My psychiatrist told me I'm going crazy. I said to her, get over like a second opinion. He said, all right, you're ugly too.
Yeah, and as you can see, his head works a lot better after moving it a little bit. So.
When I was an ugly kid too, I went to my pet store. People kept asking how big I'd get. What a childhood I had. My mother never breastfed me. She told me she liked me as a friend. My mother had morning sickness after I was born. My old man, he didn't like my looks either. He carried around a picture of the kid who came with the wallet. Well, you gotta have a touch of class, you know what real class is? When you're alone and you're far, you say, excuse me. That's class. As a kid, that's when I was poor, really poor. I was so poor, my rich aunt died in the will. I owed her $20. I was poor. I wore my father's hand-me-downs. It was rough. I had to unzip my fly to blow my nose. I had our Christmas tree. We had no Texas. We used to wait for Grandpa to sneeze. As a kid, I had plenty of pimples, too. One day I fell asleep in the library. I woke up, a blind man was reading my face. As a kid, I went through plenty. When I flashed to my hitchhike, I got beat up. I used the wrong finger. I don't know, with kids today, it's different. They got a tool that they don't appreciate it either. Last Christmas, my kid wanted a BB gun. I gave him a BB gun. He gave me a sweatshirt with a bullseye on the back. That smart kid I got. The other day, I told him about the birds and the bees. He told me about my wife and the butcher. I don't know, it's tough to work it out, folks. What can I tell you? I got a dog, too. He drives me nuts. His favorite bone is in my arm. What a dog. Well, last night, 4 times I went in the paper. 3 times I was reading it. There's not enough problems. My car broke down. Got a car, I got nothing but trouble. Every Sunday I take my family out for a push. Last time my wife drove the car, she cracked it up, threw it into a tree. It's no fault, she blew the horn. Well, the first time she drove the car, she hit a deer. It was in a zoo. Well, my wife isn't too smart, you know. One night she went out, some guy stole the car. I said to her to see what it looked like. She told me she got the license plate number. But there was always something. My wife's father, he just moved in too, has electronic pacemaker. Every time he sneezes, the garage door opens. I mean, today's been a terrible day. I got up this morning, picked up my shirt, a button fell off. A briefcase, the handle fell off. I'm afraid he got in the bathroom. This girl was fat and ugly. Who was she ugly? How ugly? She was known as a two-bagger. That girl was so ugly, you always had to put a bag over your head in case the bag of a hot head breaks. She was ugly. She was so ugly, you look at a dictionary under the word ugly, you see her picture. I mean, Hey, but when the first day I moved in, I asked the cop, I said, how long I walk to the subway? He said, I don't know, so far, I never made it. Oh, well, she did do nothing. I took her to the ballet. She took out the sandwiches. She can't cook either. The worst cook in the world. In my house, we play after we eat. What a lousy cook you kid. I don't think meatloaf should glow in the dark. I got the only dog he begs for Alka-Seltzer. You can't cook at all. I need Devil Force in the kitchen. The roaches hang themselves. Oh, last night she gave me a steak. It still had marks where the jockey was hitting it. Then she told me to take out the garbage. I told her, you cook and you take it out. You know when you're really old? When your family talks about you in front of you. Ever see those families? The guy's sitting right there. What do you want to do with Pop? I mean, Pop can't stay here. And Pop just sits there dribbling. Harry, put Pop in the garage. Got company coming, okay? I'm getting older now. I don't get older. You know when you get older, you get certain signs. To walk past a cemetery, two guys ran after you with shovels. I don't care about sex anymore. To me, food is exciting. I tell you what, me eating has replaced sex completely. In fact, I have a mirror put it over my kitchen table. Oh, the other night I was embarrassed while I was eating. My kid walked in. I grabbed my napkin. I covered my main dish, you know? Oh, my wife had a mirror put it over our bed. Then she told me she likes to watch herself laugh.
And I believe that's pretty much all of his phrases. It wasn't really 11 minutes. I'm thinking that they were just exaggerating with that just a little bit. But we'll get a good look at close-up of him. And I guess we'll play one more of his phrases while we're in up close.
No respect at all. I just share a locker with a Pop. You gained some weight. Are you kidding? It's tough to stay in this diet. Really tough. I got a big appetite. Are you kidding? Big appetite. Maybe McDonald's. I stand outside and watch the sign change.
And that was pretty much it for this pretty long video. But I definitely hope you guys enjoyed of the Gemmy animated pop culture series, Rodney Dangerfield. So let me know in the comments what you guys think about this. And yeah, I definitely appreciate it. Thanks for watching.